The Samsung Galaxy S4.
Good smartphone for its time, but what was the smartphone world at the time of its release, and how does it hold up today?
This phone came out in 2013, and its specs are pretty impressive for the time. Snapdragon 600 processor, 2GB of RAM, 13-megapixel back camera, 64GB onboard storage, microSD card slot, 2600 mAh battery.
Now, this camera was 13 megapixels, which we all know doesn't matter, but considering its age is still pretty impressive. Also, what idiot had the idea to put the speaker on the back? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, that is a headphone jack. Even at this old, surprisingly, it still has some advantages over modern phones. The back cover comes off so you can quickly swap in a new battery if you want to. Now, at the very top, you had phones like the Galaxy Note 3 and iPhone 5S trying to compete for Smartphone of the Year, but this thing's main competitor was the iPhone 5C. And to say the S4 sold better is an understatement.
Now, I can't talk too much about the software because the one that I have doesn't turn on, but in general, it had a lot of bloatware, it had a lot of gimmicks, and it ran TouchWiz, which is typically considered to be bad. The phone originally shipped with Android 4.2, also known as Jelly Bean, but it got upgraded to Android 5, also known as Lollipop. Oh, and the default ringtone for this thing is an easy S tier. Just listen to it for a few seconds.
This is the second best ringtone ever in my opinion, only beaten by from the Galaxy S8. Also, this thing was unofficially supported all the way up to Android 12. Just goes to show how powerful this thing was. I know that someone in the comment section is going to mention the fact that I didn't talk about other Android smartphones at the time, but that's just a thing for a future episode. Thanks for watching this episode of In Hindsight. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see these in the future.